Hello, hello. Good morning. All right, so I got a message from Soul this morning when I woke up, which was like a couple of minutes ago. So I got a message from Soul, and Soul said that we have to slow down. Okay, this is a time for you to begin moving with intention. So that's what this reading is going to be about. This is an energy update for the collective whole. So you have to slow down and move with intention, guys. Move with intention. Let's see. Pull some cards. How's everyone doing? How are you guys feeling today? It is cold. I'm having a hard time shuffling. Super hard time shuffling. All right. Ooh. I think I feel someone. Ooh. Okay. There's some heaviness, heavy feeling, a lot of sadness that I'm feeling. You guys okay? You guys all right? Some deep ass sadness. I know it's not mine. Woke up feeling amazing. All right, so let's start. So card number 31, Solitude, alone but not lonely. There's been times where you probably have felt very, very lonely, very much forsaken. And that's really just not how it is, okay? It's not how it is. What's happening right now is we're being forced to see aspects of ourselves that we normally would have such a hard time allowing ourselves to see. And when you're alone, it takes away all the distraction. Because let's be honest here, many, many empaths will use other people and other people's suffering to distract them from their own self-healing. And that's just what I've seen time and time again. Okay, this is such a common thing for empaths to do. The more gifted, the more sensitive the empath, the more likely they'll do this because it's hard. It's hard when it comes to needing to heal yourself. It's something that most people, not just empaths, but most people will shy away from this, will shy away from having to look at the aspects of themselves that have really, really been making them feel, pain. So your next card, card number 28, peace. Okay. You have to create an environment of peace for yourself. You have to. And if you're not going to create an environment of peace for yourself and you're waiting for someone else to do this for you, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No matter how hard someone else tries to create an environment of peace, unless you're willing to receive that silence, that stillness, nothing's ever really going to feel peaceful. Maybe for a few minutes, maybe for a couple hours, but any long-term sense of peace is just going to be so difficult for you to have. Okay. This whole thing is an adventure. Adventure for you, adventure for all of us. It's time for us to begin flying through this, spreading our wings and taking that leap of faith so we can understand that we have the ability to fly. We have the ability to soar through our lessons and rise to heights that we never thought we could get to. All of this has to do with our inability to trust ourselves, our inability to believe in ourselves more than we believe in our fear, in our doubt. And it's It's a common thing. If you're struggling through this, it's really not some sort of indicator that you're failing in life, that you're failing in your journey or any of that. It's just not. So many people struggle through this that to think that you're it's going to sound mean, but it's the truth. You're not that special that you're the only one struggling through this. This is a natural part of an ascension process, an ascension cycle, ascension mechanic. Okay. So let's see. Card number 5, cultivate love. It's time for you to cultivate love for yourself. Okay. Many of us have been working on being patient with other people, on being more loving towards other people, the people who annoy us the most. We're trying to be so patient and so loving. And what about us, though? Have you saved any of that love for yourself? If you can't honestly say that you have, then how is that really love? How is that really love? Because love springs from you first, right? And if you can't saturate yourself with that love before you allow it to go to anyone else, then is that really love? Or is it more a form of avoidance of your own inner work? Okay. So card number 2, beginnings. You're going to have to walk your talk. Okay. You're going to have to talk your walk your talk, and go through that gate of change. You can't begin something new until you end the old. All right. Because then everything gets all muddled up. And what ends up happening is it becomes, well, what I found is it ends up becoming that new beginning ends up becoming a muddled continuation of the old. Do you want to continue what you've been experiencing with that old aspect of self, old connections? And if you're trying to rush through and get to a higher level of knowing, understanding, functioning, if you're just trying to rush through and get it over with, are you really truly learning? Are you? I, for most people, I don't think so. And that's why things end up circling back around and hitting you in your butt and knocking you down again. I'm not immune to that either. I'm not immune to that. So here we go. Your magical ass needs to get through that gateway. You have to recognize your level of magic. Okay. Now, being magical doesn't necessarily mean your ass needs to be all Harry Potter or Hermione. You don't have to have a little wand. You don't have to do incantations. No Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. None of that. Being magical is existing in your authentic truth, just allowing yourself to emanate that raw truth from your heart. And that's magical because of the fact that so many of us have learned to shut that down. And if you can allow yourself to turn it back on, allow it to rise to the surface and be witnessed by other people, that in itself is one of the greatest acts of rebellion and magic you could ever do. And really, it's hard to do this. It's very, very hard. With all the stuff going on in the world, I still see so many people like, oh my God, I can't share this thought because what will my family think? What will this person think? What will that person think? Well, if you're worried that they're going to think you're crazy, I hate to break this to you. They already do. For real, for real. There's a very high likelihood they already think you're crazy. So, what difference does it make? What difference does it make? Just live your truth, okay? Be who you are, share what you feel needs to be shared, and let people just do with that whatever they feel is important for them to do with it, okay? I can tell you for a fact, I still don't consider myself a tarot card reader, oracle card reader, or any kind of card reader. For a very long time, I had been told by my soul to do readings. And I was like, that's crazy. I have to memorize the cards first. They're going to think I'm crazy. What if I say something that's blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah? All of these reasons why I should doubt myself, why I should feel ashamed of myself. And then finally, one day, I kind of just didn't care anymore. Could you imagine? I honestly, I still don't know why people want to watch the videos that I do, and it's not for lack of a sense of self-worth or any of that. To me, myself, it sounds a little bit crazy, the things that I say, but these are the things that just come out. And could you imagine if I had continued to believe that people will think I'm crazy? Well, the people who think I'm crazy anyways. So what did it matter? It didn't. It didn't. But how many other people benefited from me having this verbal diarrhea and just allowing the cards to guide my intuition? Because I'm not a card reader, I'm an intuitive. The cards just focus my attention on what messages soul wants to bring forward. So does it matter that I don't have the cards memorized? Well, what if people look at me and like, oh my God, she doesn't even know her stuff because she has to look in the book? Well, do you want the message or not? Do you want the confirmation or not? If you need me to have memorized the book, you're going to have to go to another channel. You're going to have to go to another channel because that's not me. I don't got time in my life to be memorizing shit just to impress people. If you don't already accept me as I am right here, right now, without having memorized the shit, then get walking. Go to another channel who's more than willing to try and impress you, to bend over backwards for you. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm going to share whatever messages soul is asking me to share, and then I'm going to get off the live and go about my day. So you guys, really, how does this apply to you? Share whatever messages soul is asking you to share. Get off of that live and go about the rest of your day. The people who can't understand the message will most likely not appreciate it. And those are not the people you're trying to talk to anyways. They're not ready to hear truth. And what is truth? It's different for everyone. That's why I'm no longer going to try and control how you receive the messages that I bring forward. I'm no longer going to try and cultivate this public image that is more easily digestible, very sweet and sugary, so more people will accept it. So I have a larger I don't need followers. That's the thing, guys. Once you realize you're not here to have people follow you. You're here to shine your light for yourself, and hopefully the ones that are close enough to you will also benefit from your light, so they can hopefully find their way back to their path and begin shining their own light. Now, if you're like, what the fuck is this girl even talking about? Well, you don't get it then. That's fine. You don't need to get it. I'm probably not here talking to you. I'm probably here talking to other people who need to hear this. And it's okay. Not all the messages need to be about you. They don't need to be for you. And that's what some people don't understand. These are general readings. Everyone has a little tidbit, at least a little tidbit. Some have more tidbits that come from this message. And it's not for me to decide who gets the tidbits. So if you slow yourself down, I had to really, really slow myself down for this, because there was a huge part of me that needed to be seen in the most perfect light, have everything just delivered perfectly, the perfect words said in the perfect way, and have everyone see me the way I want them to see me, which is very gentle and feminine and peaceful. I'm not gentle, feminine, or peaceful. I'm a fucking troll. Sometimes, often, if we're going to be honest. Often. And that's okay. That's okay, because that's just who I am. And if people are not okay with that, then they need to go watch someone else. That's how you have to see yourself. You're not here to impress everybody. Okay? You're not. Impress yourself and be good with that. Card number 26, protection. Set personal boundaries. And that's what this card is all about. setting personal boundaries, spikes on her back. And I promise you, the people who would talk shit behind your back and get impaled on those spikes will try and blame you for that. Oh, so you should be sorry because you have protective spikes on your back and someone tried to attack you from the back and they got impaled and now that's your fault. Yeah. 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 Sure. Card number 34. Extremes. Extremes. Many of us will be facing quite a few extremes over the next couple of weeks. Okay. These extremes might make us a little hot under the collar. They might make us feel pressured to do things or go places within our own consciousness that's very uncomfortable for us. Do it. Do it. Be uncomfortable. Go to the places your heart is needing you to go to. Go to the places within your consciousness that your mind needs to explore in order to better understand you, better understand your journey. The hell is going on with time? I could have sworn I've been on for like 40 minutes already. It's only been 16. I ain't gonna be on for no 40 minutes, I'll tell you that much. We almost done. Flow. Allow yourself to flow through this journey. Allow yourself to really, really just be that little stream, because you know what? The streams end up being deposited in the rivers, which end up finding their way back to the ocean. No matter what, no matter how small you seem, no matter how small you feel right now, as a little stream, eventually you find your way back to the ocean that you are. Okay. And the ocean, the stream, it doesn't need to do anything but flow. Even a tiny little stream is powerful enough to etch through the landscape, to etch through stone. That's what you are. You're powerful enough to terraform your personal environment. Yet, do you do this? Oftentimes, no. Oftentimes, we don't. Oftentimes, what we do is tell ourselves, oh, we're too small and insignificant. And, you know, honestly, you don't have to understand the gravity of who and what you are. You don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand why I need to go live. I don't understand any of this crap. I really don't. I just know that I'm supposed to, and to give people the freedom to hear or not hear whatever it is they've come to me for. I don't know what you need from me. Am I supposed to know? No, it's your journey, not mine. It's your journey. Do I have to understand the gravity of my purpose for me to function in that purpose? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But if you don't trust your higher self, if you don't trust your own intuition to guide you to what you need to do, then that's going to be a very difficult thing. It's going to be a very, very difficult thing. I had to go through many, many, many difficult things for me to understand that I don't need to fully understand in that moment. Sometimes the understanding comes afterwards, after you've already completed what needs to be completed, and you look back and you see with 2020 vision, wow, that was important. Wow, that was profound. Hold on, guys. What is going on? I'm having a hard time shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Oh, well, shit. Well, shit. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm talking to the car. I don't give a fuck about you. You don't intimidate me. Just sit down and wait for me to address you. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't care. I'm not bound to you. This is the things we've been talking about through this. Let me just... okay. Old things are coming back, guys. Old things are coming back. I don't know what these old things are. I don't necessarily believe these old things are old romances or things that are trying to come back and be romantic with you. It's just old things. Energies are shifting. Attention is shifting. Still focused on you, though. Still focused on you. Let them watch. I don't give a shit. Keep watching. Keep watching and understand what kind of shit you threw away with your stupidity. Sorry. It's true, though. It's true. If these cards are telling, for my personal message, if they're telling me if you watching again, we ain't never going to be friends again. I tell you that much. We ain't never going to be friends again. I'm never going to forget the fuckery that you participated in. I don't care if you were actively doing the things that were intention to harm me. I don't care. The fact is you participated in that with your complicity. Fuck you. We're never going to be friends again. Keep watching, though, because I know you're obsessed. Okay. Sorry. Just had to say that. Had to say that. Sorry. So, the devil card. Devil card, jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. Sometimes you need to just be in that full Emmie mode and be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm not mad at any of you, but fuck all of you because we're not doing this shit again. Sometimes you just got to be in that mode, okay? Because if you keep allowing yourself to partake in this, like, oh, you did wrong to me, I have to do something bad to you too, well, then you're just as bad as the shit you're trying to move forward from. You've bound yourself to that moment, okay? The only reason this is coming up today, because people might be like, well, Emmie, aren't you just showing us right now that you've bound to? No, I haven't given this a second thought until yesterday when I was live. This motherfucker tried to comment some cute shit like, wait a minute, I think I know that name. I'm gonna have to do a little search. I think I know who the fuck you are, and if you, yeah, we're not friends. That's why I had to bring that up, because now I see. The Chariot. Movement of residence, journey, victory over situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. There was a huge thing about polarities. Oh my God, I had so many downloads last night, all about polarities. Some of us, and this is one of the most difficult jobs, difficult functions of indigos, because there's different types of indigos. One type of indigo is here for the polarity, okay? Their job is to function in such a way that allows for the polarities, the two opposing sides, to reunify. And it's in witnessing that individual going through that struggle and successfully navigating it, transmuting, that humanity begins to understand how to transmute and reunify as well. Balancing polarities, your light and your darkness coming together as one, helping you to realize the need and your ability to exist as a totality versus continuing that journey as a duality. Okay, a lot of the things that are taught in spiritual circles, I'm no longer considering myself spiritual. Fuck that too. I'm just a little rebellious today, aren't I? Fuck spirituality. They teach you to be afraid of your darkness, to only embrace your light. Oh, love and light, love and light. No, that's low vibe. That's dark. Like, no, that's shadow aspects. Your shadow is, my shadow is a part of me. What the fuck's your issue? It's a part of me. If you don't like my shadow, then you don't get to enjoy my light either. Okay? You take me as a totality or leave me completely the fuck alone. That's how it goes. That's the only thing that I'm going to set. Okay? You either embrace the totality of me or leave me the fuck alone, because I'm not going to fractionate myself for your preference. And that's what you guys probably need to get to, that type of feeling mindset where, if you don't allow me to just be who I am, get to fucking walking. Gather up all your little crystals, all your little crystal balls, all your little singing bowls, all your little spiritual shit. Gather it all up, put it in a fucking moving box, and take it to the end of the block and kick fucking rocks over there. Because over here, this is the place where I'm going to be who I am. And you get to be who you are. And if who you are is not in alignment with who I am, then we need to just separate that shit. Separate that shit. Separate that shit. Separate that shit. That could be a total song. Someone send that to Drake. He can make it into a song. 5 of Cups in reverse. It's time to let that shit go. 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups is about money losses. All is not lost. If you look behind, you may have something to salvage. In reverse, that means there's nothing to salvage. We're not going to be friends ever again, motherfucker. Ever again. Ever again. I'm decided on that shit. Okay? I snap. That means it's set in fucking spiritual stone. Never again will you ever have the opportunity to be my friend. Ever again. I don't give a shit how many years pass. Separate that shit. Separate that shit. My husband's like, isn't that your soul bestie? Not no more. Not no more. Okay, anyways. Temperance, card number 14. Energy restrictions, testing the waters. I believe that's what's going on. I believe people are testing the waters and trying to see, can I come back? Can I benefit off you again? No, you can't come back, and you sure as fuck can't benefit off me again. So that's what it is. They're trying to test the waters. They're trying to commingle. For some, it might be an old friend. I use that term loosely. Old friend. For others, it might be some sort of soul connection, meaning at some point you guys have like a very deep connection. It might not even be this life. It might be a previous life. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is they trying to percolate with yo energy, with yo water. No. That's all you got to say. You don't even have to explain yourself. Just a flat out no. Okay. That's all you got. No. Sometimes I do that to Joy, and she just looks at me like, what? My Chihuahua don't care. 7 of Swords in reverse. Plans, hopes, wish card. Yeah. This means your soul is also telling you no. Whoever they are, their soul is trying to get them to understand. Your time together is done. It's done. It's just done. I'm not necessarily talking about twin flame stuff. I can hear someone, is she talking about twins? No, I'm not talking about twin flame stuff. I'm talking about user ass motherfuckers that are trying to come back because you've used up the crew that you were with before. Stick with those bitches. Stick with those user ass bitches. I am part of that shit. Stick with those bitches. You made your choice. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Money contentment. Signing of, ooh, fuck yeah. In reverse, this tells me, energetically speaking, there is discomfort because they haven't been able to feed off of you for some time now. My eyes are getting all intense and shit. And then signing of money agreement, energy agreement. It's the undoing of that agreement. Whatever was going on before, where the two of you were all chummy, you were going to get shit done. We had some soul missions. We were going to do this together. That shit is done. Snatch it back, grind it up, blow it into the wind. Just pull up my sleeves. I'm getting all hot now. Let's pull some more cards. Because now I want to know. Are they going to continue to bother? Are they? And again, I'm not talking about twin shit per se. What? Don't bring this conversation over to twin topics. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm really not. Hold on. I'll tell you guys right now, if this is a twin flame message, I'm putting the cards away. What? Okay, I'm going to pull out one more card, and if I can't swing this topic to a different topic, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that. Okay, fine. Michael said I have to at least show you guys the cards and you can figure out for yourself what this means. So the sun, marriage, happiness, bright prospects. Okay, there. Knight of Cups, needing more confidence. There. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, peace of mind, contentment. Okay, do whatever with that information you want to do. I'm not going to that topic. We're going to bring out the kitty cards. What time is it? Okay, bring out the kitty cards. Let the kitties talk some shit. Because today is a shit talking kind of day. It's not. I'm just being dramatic. I'm just being dramatic. All right, here we go. I'm really feeling someone in the audience. Who is that? Like, I don't want to really see who you are, but I'm feeling it. Like, y'all are having some weird ass shit going on in your chest. Y'all better not, whoever this is, you better not be thinking of me. You better be thinking of someone else, and I'm just triggering a remembrance of that someone else, because these feelings are weird. They are weird. Very, very weird. I can feel it very, very intensely. Michael! I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. He was trying to tell me who. I don't want to know. Just shh. That's what, that yeah, get a grip of those feelings. Listen to my husband. Get a grip of those feelings, okay? Daddy, can you tell Michael to be quiet? Oh my God. Okay. Michael's so full of shit right now. I don't even want to read these fucking cards at this point. This is a general reading. This is not no personal reading time. Fuck out of here. Seriously. Seriously. All right. Here. That's... Okay. All right. I'm assuming this is about my husband. You better come upstairs. We have a date. So the J of diamonds. Looking all scruffy, are we? For some of us, this is how we're feeling right now. Sleep deprived and just bent the fuck out of shape. Hold on. What is this card about? What are your monsters? The J of diamonds. What are your monsters? Okay, it's time for you to really address the monsters in your head. Really, really address it. This card is about Michael. It's just so full of shit. Joker card. Wait for me right there. The Joker card. There's a lot of stuff going on within our minds that have to do with just flatulence. It's like really just really stank ass attitude, thoughts about ourselves, about our journey that we really need to just let go of. Okay, we really just toot it the fuck out. And I'm saying this is about my husband because he loves to play kendama. Okay, enjoy your life, enjoy your journey, play some games with yourself. For those of you that like to play games with other people, fuck out of here with that shit. Stop playing games. That shit's not funny. That's how you find yourself alone. Okay? Wait, what's this card? Wait. 5 of diamonds. Games, play, childish pleasure. Stop being childish. Enjoy yourself, but don't be childish in the negative sense. Be childlike in the positive way where you approach your life with just curiosity, wanting to explore and understand. That's a beautiful way to exist. But when you get childish, where you have to have tantrums if you don't get your way, which for some reason, a lot of these kind of people find their way to me. And I'm just like, fuck out of here. I ain't your mom. You didn't travel down my birth canal. I did not breastfeed your ass. Go find your own mom. Fuck out of here with that shit. And then this is another one for my husband. 2 of Hearts. I'm totally like, you better spoon me. Hold on. 2 of Hearts. See, I'm assuming this is him because he's very binary. He's all about right and wrong. And then I'm over here all smog the fuck up. Like, no, there's no right, there's no wrong, there just is. Mix them both together and get yourself some gray. So hold on. Comfort and intimacy. All right, so let's get you guys. I don't want to pull from that deck because I feel like you're full of shit today, Michael. I feel like you're just going to try and make me listen to shit I don't want to listen to. So I'm not pulling from that deck. Okay, guys? Let me ask yourself the question that's most heavily weighing on your mind. And I'm going to pull from this little deck and give you the answer. They all fell. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Okay. Let go. Whatever it is you're thinking of, whatever it is you're trying to hold on to, just let it go. Let it fly. And this also has to do with moon stuff. It's the aspects of yourself that you're so ashamed of showing other people, the aspects that you try and keep hidden from everyone. Let your fear of how other people will take it, let that go. Just let go. Let go. Okay? Be who you are. This is the sign. This is it. This is the sign. It's time for you to actually slow down and allow yourself to see that which is needing to be seen. And then you have to listen to your intuition. Listen to it, okay? Are those peonies? Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. So your intuition, your knowing, your sense of gnosis is heavily protected. It's on a foundation of protection, a foundation of negation of negativity. Ooh, like an eclipse. Allow your shadow to eclipse your light, because within your shadow is the deepest depths of your personal power. Allow your shadow to eclipse your light. That's deep. Okay, I'll read from this stupid deck. I hate when you say shit like that to me. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure you're willing to withhold messages for individual? Shut up. Don't talk to me. We're not friends, Michael. We're not friends anymore. Okay, no, we're still friends. We're still friends. Okay. I get you guys one final card, and then I'm not listening to Michael at all. I'll go do whatever I need to go do. I'm going to go look for some goats online. That's what I'm going to do. Goats and chickens. I'll go look for some. Hold on. No. I am not counting cards. Whatever card you want to give these people, you better make sure it's on top when I stop shuffling. I'm not counting cards. You have an opportunity to make sure that card ends up on top, because they're going to get whatever cards they get. Not playing games with you today, Michaela. Did you know his name is not really Michael? It's not pronounced Michael. It's pronounced Mikhail. That's how he says his name. But we're not in Russia, so I'm not going to say it like that. I don't know. I think he's part Russian or something. Sometimes when he talks, he sounds like a brewski. Like, in his fucking frilly ass ruffled sleeves. It just cracks me up. It cracks me up. Okay. Do you ride bears, Michael? Do you ride bears through the forest? Is that what you do? Mikhail? Mikhail. I'm not saying your name like that. I'll call you Mika. Okay. Ooh. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, if you're ready, the final card. Whew. Okay, card number 28, enter the Garden of Delights. Are you aware of that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is found? Are you aware that the nightingale has come back from its flight, singing out messages of love to spread delight with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. No one truly alive can never be pawned to a prison or a tomb. So again, it's that reconnection. It's that reconnection. There's a sweet spot when entering the Garden of Delights, a moment where the senses have gorged themselves upon beauty and become heavy with their fullness, slowing the mind so that it can perceive the divine beloved dancing behind the veils of nature. But first comes the sensual feasting. Blooming orchids arrest the gaze with their startling and strange beauty. Nectar from the ripest fruits of the garden drips, luscious and sweet, upon a savoring tongue. Hungry for gossip, the ears shamelessly eavesdrop on the birds in melodic conversation. They sing of greatest, most passionate love and boundless living joy. The ears open wide to take it all in. The craving for touch is satisfied by rough textured bark falling from the ancient trees, soft dewy grasses cool in the shade, the crunching leaves making their sounds under the hot sun and dancing feet, and the caress of that sunlight upon bare shoulders, with weight of its own like a silken wrap placed just so by a caring lover's hand. The breeze, the very breath of the beloved earth mother, is sweet with scent of lavender and jasmine worn by the sun father. Drink it in until your arms raise themselves to heaven, your head tilts, eyes rolling back in your head, and your sacred animal body is mindless and in love. The Garden of Delights, narcotic in effect, lulling the senses from tension into sacred release that love may be experienced. Let us rest here in the midst of so much life, where the goodness of life is felt and the heart is free from any prison of pain or doubt. Come be in the garden with me now. Let us be free and feast to our heart's content. You've been granted entry into a sacred space, a mihrab, a sanctuary for worship. When the soul is well acquainted with love, life becomes a temple of love, the sacred space in which the soul can grow powerful through expansive worship of love. You are being invited by your spiritual brother, Rumi, to enter into life, to commit to coming alive, even if at times this feels deeply challenging. Sometimes a part of you may rather stay locked in an illusion of security for a time, perhaps expressed through the preference for what is known over what is unknown, what is familiar and comfortable compared to that which is unfamiliar or uncomfortable. To come alive requires shedding of so much adherence to the fear of death. The great brother whispers wisdom into your heart. You have heard it, felt it already. The fear of death is so much more terrible than death itself. Nothing is dying in you but fear, so the heart can live more freely. Death and life are twin angels, dancing together in communion with the sacred. They are not opposed. They bring the soul aliveness and make the garden of delights possible. They bring the seasons of the soul that foster growth and take the appearance of dying away, which is actually part of the cycle of life, again and again and again. You have been through much death, dear one, around you, within you. You have known this dark angel. That's why you're so full of life. Your attempts to stay as you have been, to render something in your life immobile or impervious to change, have failed. I'm done. I'm done. Shut up, Michael. I'm done. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sharing this space with me. Please do give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. Just a reminder, this Sunday, I'm gonna be doing my Blu-ray Flame workshop. It's a certificate program, so you can go ahead and learn techniques to help you with your own clients. You can find out how to sign up on my website, emmieevolving.com. Once again, it's the Blu-ray Flame workshop this Sunday. We're going to be closing down the ticket booth, I believe, Friday night or Saturday morning. So if that's something that interests you, please do go check it out now, okay? Bye, guys.